Okay, finish up day, what's this, 27? So today was kind of interesting, or at least, let me see, what all I do? I'm trying to remember what I did. Uh, yeah, long ass board meeting. Again, it's getting real interesting. When we had our luxury series, I'd already lined up a sponsor and a speaker. I told them that the day I lined it up. Says, oh, just give me the information. That kind of shit. Gave them the information. I guess nobody did shit, because when you're talking about sponsors, I'm like, the sponsor list, what about this title company? Like, what about, well, they said they're going to give us money and provide us with a speaker, and it's this guy here who's real famous. And then just somebody, they just start talking and shit, and I was like, we already have a sponsor. They just kept talking. Then one person goes, well, I'm meeting with blah, blah, blah today over at that title company. All I'm going is like, why? We already have a commitment. They just kept talking and talking. So you know what? I let it go. So no money came in, no high-end speaker. Now, there was a point when talk about trying to call other realtors or email them or something. Somebody goes, well, the individual goes, well, right now my VA in the Philippines, she's like hand typing 500 realtors a week from the MLS. And I started talking, it's like, hey, I got a great idea. This will get us all of the names. All I need to do is borrow your VA. And then she just cuts me off. This is what I can't understand about some goddamn people. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes black women, this involves a black woman. It just goes on 10 fucking minutes. 10 fucking minutes about how she has to pay for it. She's done enough for the organization. Blah, 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 blah. You know what? I just went, okay, bye. See, here's the thing. She's paying her VA in the Philippines, whatever she's paying her. She's sitting there hand typing the list from the MLS. 500 a week. I'm sure it's taking quite a bit of time. I hacked the back end of the MLS. Figured a way to grab all the names. If you haven't figured out, I'm a little techie. This is what I was trying to tell her, that she could grab the entire MLS in under 1 hour instead of spending hours a week for the next 6 months doing it. But she just had to go into how she's done enough and sacrificed, and if she hadn't cut me off and let me fucking speak, she would have saved thousands of dollars. So today, I go in on the board meeting, and I was talking to these people at an organization, and when I brought up something about, this series we do, she cuts me off again, going like, we already have 2 sponsors. That's part of the sponsorship package, blah, 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 blah. And then for 5 fucking minutes, didn't think the shit through, because I thought of 1,000 other ways to use this relationship. Didn't just have to be for that series. That could have been something. And then like smiles, one of them fake ass fucking smiles. But everyone else go out and get sponsors. I could have showed you a way to save hundreds of hours and save yourself thousands of dollars. You just wanted to cut me off and talk for 10 goddamn minutes. Lined up somebody who could have provided us with something instead of just going, well, can they provide us with anything else? No, you had to go into your 5-minute soliloquy. Had money lined up. Yeah, know what? I'm done with this shit. It's probably my last year on the board. I'm tired of this dumb shit. Can't help black folks. So, anyway, today, the main crust of this is about ChatGPT. I just finished up a video, not just about an hour ago. Did a video, my other YouTube channel, I decided to use ChatGPT. I actually have some really great AI stuff, and I just never really used it as much, and it's really pissed me off because I paid a lot of money for it and shit. But this free shit comes along, and it actually produced me some good shit. I didn't use like any kind of script they gave. I just used it as prompts. I did as I usually do. I just talked. But I just realized how easy it is to do shit with this. And everybody is rushing in, and only thing people can talk about now is ChatGPT. And I'm thinking about the shit that's been going on. I don't know if you heard about the robot lawyer. He was basically going to use ChatGPT and try to fight traffic tickets or something. Then he had to pull that shit because he was threatened to be sued by multiple bar associations around the country for the unauthorized practice of law. In other words, protect my job. If a chatbot can do my job, I don't make $250,000 a year. Yeah. So anyway, ChatGPT has already passed, didn't do a great job, but it passed a law exam at Harvard and a medical exam. Damn. One AI, Jasper, some dude used it to write an entire book from cover to cover. It's on Amazon right now. I'm telling you, we got to a point where, the technology, this shit's like fucking Skynet, man. I think we actually need to, I'm a tech guy. I think we need to slow down. This shit's getting too nuts right now. There was an AI that I forgot who made it. It was a few years back. The thing damn near became sentient and became a racist. Sounds like Skynet, and that was years ago. But we got a new shit coming up, and it's running on GPT-3. What's going to happen when it goes to GPT 3.5 or 4.0? Gets current data from the internet. That shit may be frightening. It may worm its way into the fucking Pentagon, Skynet. Think about that shit. ChatGPT could become Skynet. It made my life fairly easy today, because I'm trying to do a video a day. You got to come up with ideas for a video per day. Although technically I could do shorts and do TikToks and shit. That's not the point. So anyway, those are my thoughts. ChatGPT, and I know this, but the funniest thing is I saw something the other day. It's like, no one else is using it. Only 5% of the people are using it. 5%? I don't even think the United States makes up 5% of the population of the world. Last time I checked, we rule the damn world except for everyone who's trying to sell out to China. Let me see. Population of the globe. Population of world. Population of the world's got it for 2022. Let's see here. 8 billion, doesn't really break it down. So there's 330 million people in the United States. Did I say states? Divided by the 8 billion. Let me see if I got enough zeros. 9 zeros. It's 4.125%. So somebody making a statement like only 5% of people are using ChatGPT. That's more than the population of the United States compared to the rest of the world. What's 5% of the United States population that's now using this? 333 million. That's 16.5 million people. It's going to become smarter and smarter. You can't release that kind of technology. Just like I on my left here, I got the movie Don't Look Up. And there's a point when a guy, I guess, who's trying to, they're trying to say he's like the Steve Jobs kind of person or whatever. And, the asteroid is hurtling towards Earth. And he's like, well, we shouldn't veer it off or destroy it. I discovered is filled with like $10 trillion in gold or something. I've already seen the movie once before. I just was looking for some shit to do. And then they try to do whatever and it fails. And then a comet starts coming, or asteroid starts coming towards Earth, or it gets closer. So think about this shit, because there are people who are going like, what are you trying to do? Talk about veering a comet or destroying it. You're trying to keep us from being rich. You know what? Everybody can't be rich. You know, there's some people who come up with this bullshit saying everyone can be rich. You can't be rich. Do you know why? If everybody would be rich, who's going to fix your car? Mechanic makes good money, but he can't be rich unless he owns the dealership. I have a question. Everybody rich. Who's going to pump your gas? Who's going to work in the grocery store? Who's going to, unless you replace it with AI, who the fuck is going to make your burger? Yeah, I know they're starting to come up with burger machines now because of $15 an hour wages. That's another story. Everyone can't be a multimillionaire. If everyone was a multimillionaire, it's worthless. I mean, you'd be like in fucking Zimbabwe where they got, $1 million bills and shit, or Venezuela. Oh yeah, you can find a Venezuelan millionaire. Let me see. Let's Venezuelan currency. It's the Bolivar. Should I go type that in? Okay. So right now, I thought it was it's the Venezuelan Bolivar, but it's the VES. That don't make any sense. Okay, maybe I should do USD to VES. Oh, something must have happened. It says they must have readjusted their currency. $1 is worth 21 VES. I mean, that's better than the peso, the Philippine peso, or the Thai baht. Okay. I guess somebody. Okay, that don't make sense. So right here, when I click on something else, so I don't know where the hell this one comes from Forbes. I'm looking at this one. It says that $10 is worth 20. What the hell? Oh, that's not even making any sense. I'm looking at this because this conversion rate kind of matches, but it's in millions. So $10 is 21,552,700 VES. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go to Z.com. That's better. So $1 is $2,182,064.37, or whatever the cents version is. Let's see if we can find Zimbabwe. The Zimbabwe dollar. Oh, okay. They fixed that. Okay. So now $1 is worth. That's a strange one. 361.9 Zimbabwean dollars. I thought they were at the millions too. That's what happens if everyone becomes a millionaire. Rampant inflation, devaluation of currency, and then nobody has shit. Oh, by the way, if there's that much gold in the asteroid, I know it's fantasy. Gold becomes worthless unless somebody holds the gold, so there's a limited amount in the population. Any of you know this fact? Diamonds are worthless. They're common rocks. Blows your fucking mind, don't it? But one dude named De Beers figured the shit out when they discovered diamonds in South Africa. You know what they did? They take all the diamonds in the world and they put them in a vault. And they hand them out in little bitty pieces, so there's a short supply and demand. As a matter of fact, some of the inventions that you've seen, like you remember the it was the anniversary bracelet. Do you know how the anniversary bracelet came up? The Russians, they do diamonds, but their diamonds are inferior. Well, no, they came across a strike of inferior diamonds, these tiny little diamonds. And it went to De Beers is like, here are our diamonds, give us money. De Beers went, nobody wants this shit. The Russians said, I mean, you see, it seems to be at the because they're threatening nuclear war now and cutting off oil and blew up the Nord Stream. You know they did it. Okay, we're just going to release all of our diamonds to the world market and kill the market. So De Beers bought this. So what do we do with this shit? The diamond anniversary ring. Then they mined some shitty diamonds that weren't even like sparkly clear. They were like muddy looking. The chocolate diamond. Yeah. The diamond anniversary bracelet and the chocolate diamond was to appease the Russians so they wouldn't flood the market with diamonds. Fucked up. Anyway, there'd be too much gold. It would be worthless because gold would become, oh, I got a perfect example. In the 1800s, early 1800s, what was the most valuable metal on Earth? Was it gold? Was it platinum? Y'all about to learn a history lesson. It was aluminum. To show your wealth, you know, like how people may have gold plates or something. You serve your and gold, stainless cutlery and stuff. Back in the 1800s, if you wanted to prove your wealth, all of it was aluminum. Go look it up. You're going like, the hell you say? Well, people couldn't figure it out. Somebody finally figured out how to get it out of bauxite. Then aluminum became standard, you see? This can's made out of aluminum. It's nothing. Woo! Woo! It's any shit. Holds some delicious V8. Because somebody figured it out how to get it out. Slavery in America. It's because somebody figured out some shit. Can you think about it? I'll give you a second. I'm going to drink this delicious V8. A man named Eli Whitney came along and created a cotton gin. Cotton was not a viable crop. Took too long to process than the cotton gin. And then all of a sudden they needed more slaves. That's how the black people ended up in the South. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut this shit off now. I don't know what the title will be. And I don't even know if anybody will watch it. Thank you for sticking to this point and getting a little bit of history lessons, because America is getting stupider and stupider and nobody seems to know our history. Thanks to people coming up with fake, you know what? I'm not about to get canceled here, saying some more shit that's real that people don't want to hear. Okay, I'm out of here.